Hey there, we're so glad you could join us today. Welcome to the Block Party, your crash course in blockchain, where we'll break down the basics and show you why this technology is making waves everywhere. Ever wondered what powers Bitcoin, or why everyone's talking about blockchain these days? Maybe you've heard the buzzwords but aren't sure what they really mean. At its core, blockchain is like a digital notebook that everyone can see, but no one can erase. It's a special kind of record-keeping system that's open for all to view, yet protected from tampering. Imagine sharing a notebook with friends. When someone writes in it, it's permanent and visible to all. No one can sneak in and change what's already written, so everyone knows the information is trustworthy. That's the magic, a record that's secure, shared, and unchangeable. It's like having a digital vault that everyone can check but no one can secretly break into or alter. Traditionally, we trust banks or companies to keep records safe for us. But blockchain flips this idea on its head. Everyone keeps a copy, so no single person or company is in charge. This means more transparency and less risk of mistakes or fraud. This is called decentralization, and it's a game changer. Instead of relying on one authority, the power is spread out across a whole network. Blockchain is all about recording and verifying information in a way that's fair and secure for everyone involved. Every transaction is checked and agreed upon by the network, making it almost impossible to cheat the system. Trust isn't placed in one person or company, but in the technology itself. This new way of building trust is opening up possibilities we never imagined before. From digital money like Bitcoin to tracking food from farm to table, blockchain is reshaping how we share, verify, and trust information in our daily lives. Ready to see how these digital building blocks are changing our world? Let's dive in and explore the future together. Let's get started. So, what is a blockchain? At its core, a blockchain is a special kind of database, but it's much more than just a place to store information. It's a revolutionary way to record, share, and secure data across a network of computers, all without needing a central authority or middleman. Picture a chain of Lego blocks. Each block is a digital record of transactions. These blocks are linked together, one after another, forming a continuous, unbreakable chain. Each block contains details about what happened, when it happened, and who was involved. Every time something happens, like sending money, tracking a package, or recording a contract, a new block is created and added to the chain. This process happens automatically, and everyone in the network can see the new block being added in real time. But instead of one person or company keeping the record, everyone in the network has a copy. This is called a distributed ledger. It means no single person controls the data, making it much harder for anyone to cheat or manipulate the records. If someone tries to cheat and change their copy, it won't match everyone else's. The network quickly spots the difference, and the fake record is rejected. This keeps the system honest and reliable. Each block is securely linked to the previous one using cryptography. Think of it as a secret code that locks the blocks together. This cryptographic link makes it nearly impossible to change information in a block without changing every block that comes after it. If you try to change an old block, the chain breaks and everyone notices. The system is designed to alert the network to any tampering, making fraud extremely difficult. This makes blockchain incredibly transparent and hard to tamper with. Anyone can view the records, but no one can secretly alter them. It's like having a public, unchangeable logbook that everyone trusts. The first block is called the Genesis block, and every new block adds to the chain, creating a permanent, unchangeable history. Over time, this chain grows longer and more secure, recording every event in order. Once something's on the blockchain, it's there for good, like writing in digital stone. You can always look back and see exactly what happened, but you can't erase or rewrite the past. That's why it's called an immutable ledger. Immutable means it cannot be changed, and ledger means it's a record of transactions. Blockchain is a trustworthy digital record keeper for the modern world. It's used for everything from cryptocurrencies to supply chains, voting systems, and more. Anywhere trust and transparency are important. Now, let's see how it all works, and discover why blockchain is changing the way we think about data and trust. How does a new block get added to the blockchain? That's where miners come in. Think of them as digital detectives working behind the scenes to keep everything running smoothly and securely. When new transactions are ready to be recorded, miners compete in a high-stakes race to solve a complex mathematical puzzle. This puzzle isn't just for fun, it's a crucial part of verifying and securing the network. The process requires powerful computers and a lot of energy, making it both challenging and resource-intensive. The first miner to crack the code gets the honor of adding the new block to the chain. As a reward for their effort and investment, they receive cryptocurrency, an incentive that keeps the system running and encourages participation. This entire process is known as mining. It's not just about earning rewards, it's also the backbone of blockchain security. Mining ensures that every transaction is legitimate and that the network remains tamper-proof. Once a block is successfully added, the network doesn't just take the miner's word for it. all participants check the new block and reach an agreement that it's valid, a process called consensus. This collective verification is what makes blockchains so trustworthy. If someone wanted to cheat the system, they'd have to redo all the puzzles for every block, and do it faster than the rest of the global network combined. With thousands of miners working together, this is virtually impossible, making the blockchain incredibly secure. That's why we put our trust in the blockchain, not in any single person, but in the math, the technology, and the system itself. The rules are clear, transparent, and enforced by code. Now let's explore why this level of security and trust matters so much in our digital world. Why is blockchain important? First, security. Once data is on the blockchain, it's locked in and nearly impossible to alter. Second, transparency. Transactions are visible to everyone on the network, building trust and accountability. Third, decentralization. No single authority controls the system, so it's resilient and open to all. These superpowers, security, transparency, and decentralization, let us share data and value without needing to trust a middleman. This opens up new ways to handle money, voting, and even art. Blockchain is a toolkit for building a fairer, more efficient digital world. We're just scratching the surface of what it can do. Let's look at some real-world examples. Where does blockchain show up in real life? The most famous example is cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. They let people send digital money directly, without banks. Blockchain also tracks products in supply chains, like tracing lettuce from farm to store for safety and authenticity. In healthcare, it can secure your medical records, giving you control over who sees them. Banks use blockchain to speed up payments and cut costs. From digital art to voting, new uses are popping up every day. The possibilities are endless. Thanks for joining the Block Party. Your journey into blockchain has just begun.